Madam Speaker, I have questions on the IPCC. Firstly, I'd like to ask the Minister Mentor whether government is proceeding with the appointment of two well-known political activists, one Mr. Farhad Siavan Singh, ex-Deputy Lord Mayor, candidate of the MSM, another one Mr. Diknin Singwa, also a well-known political activist. Both of these persons are being appointed as commissioners of the supposedly independent Police Complaints Commission.
These people are qualified people. They are citizens of this country, and they are entitled to the same treatment as anybody else. If they have been found to be suitable persons, I don't see any reason why they should not be appointed.
Because with due respect to the Minister Mentor, in March 2015, answering to a parliamentary question, he himself took the engagement, made the promise that henceforth, I can read it if he wishes, henceforth all statements will be given, interrogations will be made with coverage by CCTV camera and also recording equipment. That was made in response to a PQ in March 2015 when the question was asked with respect to the death of Mr. Tufani.
Well, as I said, this is being done. It takes time. Everything can't be done overnight.
Cameras are installed in private houses every day. I've just had one installed myself. It takes no time at all. I can assure the Right Honourable Minister Mentor.
Well, I've been given a note asking the Honourable Leader of the Opposition. He was in government for 9 years, 2005-2014.
Order.
Order,
please.
What has he done for
Order, please.
CCTV cameras? He was finance minister. Did he not find it priority then?
Can we have some order, please? Yes.
Minister Mentor has managed to unite the opposition. Thank you. Now, I'd like to ask the Right Honourable Minister Mentor, firstly, how many police officers have been suspended in this horrible case of torture? And secondly, whether the Police Complaints Division attended at the Kepi police station to see whether there were cameras or not and whatnot, and to secure the area.
Well, the information I've just been given is that Police Complaints Division has found no evidence of police brutality during police custody.
So, Mr. Pachee, he himself just said so, engaged dated some synthetic drugs. Is it not either a case of medical negligence, that when he was taken to hospital at 9 a.m., he was returned to the police cell, or police lack of care of people in their custody when they fail to offer assistance to someone who are obviously sick, either, or maybe from both, beating and having engaged drugs. So why was he returned from the hospital to the police station and died the next day, Madam Speaker, leaving a family, children, etc.?
He was returned most probably because he was not admitted. And it's not the police that admits patients to hospital, it's the doctors.
We know at the section 110 of the District and Intermediate Court Act, where a magistrate, where in case of investigation, in case of violent death, it says that where a magistrate is informed that a person has died in prison or whilst in police custody, the magistrate himself or herself can immediately start an inquiry with the assistance of professional medical practitioner. Can I ask the Honourable Prime Minister why, in the case of Tufani, and in this particular case, the case of EP, the magistrate has not herself taken on herself to start an inquiry instead of leaving it to the police?
Well, if the magistrate had the power, the magistrate should have done it. And if he has not done it, he should be blamed.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. In the light of the increasing incidents in the number of complaints of excessive brutality by the police, especially police officers from the CID, is it not time that they should undergo psychometric tests by clinical psychologists to weed out those who embark or who does excessive brutality?
Under the previous government, during the 10 years, there were more than 2,000 complaints. I would like to know how many people were suspended, how many have been convicted. Then we know these matters. Very often, people make false allegations because it's the easiest way to get away from the wrong which they have done. I mean, even in this case of Pachee, this fellow never complained. He made statements and all that. He saw only while he was living.
Please.
While he was living,
Please.
not when he was dead.
Honorable Balu.
Well, if you are stupid enough not
Please.
to understand, it's your fault.